So, welcome back everyone. Yep, that's totally right. I'm totally making this video for a potential future video, and to kind of, talk about probably kind of corny joke. So, of course, in order to avoid a lawsuit with the Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild, I am inclined to make this video about how the Thieves Guild can make some money through some business opportunities. Of course, in this video, everything I say is a joke. So let's get into the video. Starting off with my number 5 choice, and as of course releasing a bad game. Of course, the bad game that they can. Oh wait, wrong example. Okay, so back on track. The game that they can launch that had a bad launch is. Oh wait, okay, wrong example. Okay, how about now? I mean, okay, I could make something really mean about this game, but frankly, I'm just not even gonna talk about this game. So, wrong example. How about now? Okay, well, technically bad launch, but kind of not the game I'm looking for. So with bad launches, well, I mean, yeah, this was a bad launch, but this is also low-hanging fruit, and kind of been talked to death by various game YouTubers. I need something more, I guess, interesting. Ah, perfect. Yeah, so they can release a game and take 3 years just to fix it, and probably not even fully fix it, and still have bugs in the game. So that's perfect for Thieves Guild, or EA, or Activision, or Ubisoft, or Bethesda, or Nintendo. I feel like that's perfect for like a lot of companies. So of course, the number 4 we of course have charity fraud. Now, I don't know any examples of charity fraud that have had happen. I feel like the Thieves Guild could probably do a big sale and just kind of scam customers that way. So, of course, moving on to number 3, and that is, of course, making food products that contain mold and some shit like that. Yeah, so this is kind of referencing a couple of YouTube scandals. I'm not naming names because, frankly, I don't want to talk about these people on the channel because, honestly, I feel like talking about cat litter drying out in the sun is a better use of my time. But, of course, this screenshot made me laugh. Skyrim but with food poisoning. That's probably going to be the next release of Skyrim. So, of course, at number 2, we, of course, have Skyrim but with AI. So, of course, talking about something a lot more useful than influencers shilling out the most crappiest thing ever to a bunch of. Well, honestly, I'm not even gonna respond to that with something. But frankly, I feel like the Thieves Guild could start using AI for their business ventures. Now, originally, this was going to be talking about NFTs. Yes, this video is that old. Now, NFTs are deader than, well, deader than EA caring about single-player games. Somehow that works as a joke, even though it makes no sense and is as funny as Amy Schumer and Carlos Mencia. Although I will definitely say this joke is 100% original, unlike theirs. Allegations, of course. Just gotta say that those are allegations, because I really just do not want to somehow get into controversy over something stupid again. So of course the Thieves Guild can stop messing with AI. This includes trying to make games from AI, or using AI art to sell on Patreon, which surprisingly happens a lot. Or they could repost other people's stuff, because, I mean, they're the Thieves Guild. Unless you want them to be going into a business with cheese, because then they would just be a cheese guild, and honestly, they're not as intimidating. Unless they sell that cheese with, like, the maggots in that, because that shit's just nasty. So, of course, at number 1, we of course have releasing a broken game. Because I get to reuse a joke that I already talked about in this video. It's a miracle that this video is even out because it's just like 4 in the morning when I'm even recording this. So, of course, let's get into my number 1 pick. And it was supposed to be a funny joke to end off this video with. The only thing I could remember is just saying that compassion is dead, which is probably how Bethesda feels about this fan base at this point. So of course, number one is releasing a broken game. Now, of course, this was meant to poke fun at the definitive edition and to poke fun at other games that launched around the same time. Now, obviously, this kind of feels a lot like reason number 5, and it got to the point where I was even questioning if I even wanted to talk about this point. Now, the question is, like the Thieves Guild, I reuse assets. Actually, I feel like that should have been Infinity Ward. Okay, so scratch that. Like Infinity Ward, with how they did with Call of Duty Ghosts, and like how they did with Call of Duty, I reuse assets and I reuse all the same jokes and repackage them as something new. The classic COD experience. Well, in this case, it's Grand Theft Auto. I mean, after all, Activision hasn't released Modern Warfare like three different times, with barely any additions and still charging money for it. They just have done that since Call of Duty. So, of course, good night, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful year. And, of course, I will be back next time with a Skyrim Quest review. And, of course, a review of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, a game that I kind of might have not been wanting to poke fun at. But it's also really good. So, of course, see you all next time.